How's it going, guys? I'm Richard with We Are Triumphant. I'm going to help you all out with the OCommunity suite. I know some of y'all were having issues with it, so giving you a little small tutorial just so you can get started on your marketing. As I'm using the community as a Windows product through my Mac, so I'm not actually using the Mac program version. I'm sure it looks the same, so for the Mac users, you should probably be able to follow with this too. But I use all my marketing stuff on Windows. So we're going to start with just opening the community, come up with a little login screen, all that good stuff. Alright, once you're logged in, you're going to need to add your account. So you're going to click right here. It'll come up with a screen, simply put in your username, password, etc. And then it will show up right here. So once you're in here, and once your account's added, just hit login, give it a second. Bam. Alright, we're logged in. Okay. After that, you go to search users. It's very important that you make sure you're clicking on search posts up here on the tabs, because if you click on any of the other ones, you're going to have an issue where you only find like maybe a couple hundred friends or users. If you do the search post, you're going to find people that are also not affiliated with the site, not friends with it, or not liking it. So that way you're broadening your horizons a little bit more and you're reaching out to more people than just the people on that specific page. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a URL from a Facebook page. I'm going to use tooth and nail for my example here. Just simply copy the URL and you're going to paste it right in here. What you're going to do from there is you're going to hit search. Now this can take a minute to start up and get ready, so I'm going to move on. Once it shows up on the next page, I'll let you see in more detail what I'm talking about. So after you start collecting users, they're all going to show up right over here, so you'll see them in a minute. You're going to hit communicate. They're going to send some messages to all users. Make sure that you say that you click this box right here, because you don't want to spam people more than once. People don't like spam as it is, so just be aware of that. So we're going to put the subject line and then your message, however you want it to sound, however you guys are looking to do it. So after that starts up, your users are going to start showing up over here. I know it's going to take, it still takes a minute, so you got to make sure that when you're sending the messages, though, that you go to, before you start doing it, click on settings here. And you're going to want to look at this specific part right here, because what's going to happen is if your pause isn't long enough, 30 seconds or more, and if your random pauses aren't long enough, so 15 seconds or more, Facebook is going to pause the messages you're sending for a limited amount of time, keeping you from continuing. So if you start it up and walk away, you're going to come home and only have maybe like 15 messages sent, even though you were supposed to send 1,000. So make sure that you make this somewhat a larger number than even what I have, just to be on the safe side. Okay, we should have some people now. There we go. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're just going to grab people. This takes a minute sometimes. It's kind of weird. You can't do two things at once. So let me go ahead and stop this. Alright, so we got our users. So I'm going to go ahead and just say I'm going to send it to all these guys, up to the people that we have full information for at least. And I'm just going to hit send. So that's going to start up. As you can see, it does the pause for a short amount of time, and it randomizes the pausing in between, so that way everything's good to go. Facebook doesn't stop you, and you should be able to continue without any issues, and should be able to go get some food, go to work, whatever you got to do, play a show. Good to go. Alright, I hope this helps you guys out. If you guys have any questions, you can message me, post it on the We Are Triumphant wall, and we'll figure it out. If you have anything else, anything like the YouTube box you're having an issue with, I can help you with that as well. So you guys have fun and stay triumphant.